Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yo! Oh, look, man. Look, man. Oh, my God, yo. I know y'all are sitting up here. Y'all are saying, man, what in the good hell is happening right now? Salute to everybody in the chat. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Salute to everybody out there. I mean, at this point, bro, I am convinced, man. I am convinced, right, that the Raiders as an organization we're either having two things. We're either having a charmed offseason, right? Where we're getting everything we want, right? Or we are cursed in a sense. But listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. This was nasty, nasty, nasty work by the Baltimore Ravens. I think people around the National Football League should really look at Eric DaCosta with a jaundiced eye. For real. You know, and I personally think that the Ravens failed Maxx Crosby on purpose, because when they sat back and they looked at the finality of the deal, they're like, yo, we just really gave up our future for one player. And we're not anywhere near in a way where can we really compete for a championship? Can we really compete? But at the end of the day, man, Brady, Spytek, everyone out there, right? Either which way, and I told you guys from the beginning, either which way, it works out for the Raiders. Either which way, if they keep them, great. If they keep them, then guess what? We understand what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to restructure Colt Miller. They're going to have to rescind the Kwity Paye deal, which is terrible for Kwity Paye. They might have to get rid of that Malcolm Kuntz deal because that's 1 year, $11 million. But this is the thing with all of this stuff, guys. You got to understand something. If the Raiders go back out and they try to shop this Maxx deal, and salute to almost 600 of you guys in the room, get wasted with your brother wasted. If they go out there and they try to shop this deal, understand something. Understand something, y'all.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Understand that the 2 first-rounders is an apparition at this point. It is something that is going to evaporate into the psyche of Raider Nation. There will be no 2 number ones. There will be no 2 number ones. So you got to ask yourself something. If the Raiders are able to somehow keep Maxx on the roster, keep the linebackers that we got, go in the draft and do a terrific job in the draft, right? Would it behoove them to just freaking keep Maxx? Because I'm going to be honest with you. To me, it never looked right seeing him in purple. And Solly Mitchell, no, it doesn't. It's not like we traded for Tyler Linderbaum. We signed him as a free agent. He wants to be here. We want to be here. We need him. We're going to keep him. The Baltimore Ravens, if you ask me, and I don't have any inside information, but the Baltimore Ravens got buyer's remorse and they failed Maxx Crosby on purpose, because there is no way that the Baltimore Ravens did not know that Maxx Crosby had a knee injury. We all know that's why he got shut down at the end of the year. We were talking about the fact that, it might be hard to move him because of his injury. They know the extent of his medicals. Stuff like this doesn't happen in a vacuum. And Dominique Fox, what you mean? Now all of y'all about to switch your tune and want to keep Maxx? No, look, the thing about it is, I told you, whether they keep Maxx or whether he wants to be traded. For me, bro, you don't want to get rid of a guy that's been that great. But if he wants out, then let him the fuck out then. But guess what? We weren't the ones saying, yo, we want to get rid of Maxx. He's the one who went behind the scenes and said he wanted to get traded. And if he gets traded, we got 2 first-round picks. Great. Guess what? If he stays, great. But yo, don't try to fucking put this on Raider fans who moved on and weren't acting like a bunch of kids. And we're not losing Tyler Linderbaum. Why would you lose Tyler Linderbaum? Why would you lose Tyler Linderbaum? The Raiders want him. He agreed on the compensation. The Raiders have the cap space. The Baltimore Ravens don't have any control over his bird rights. They are not going, if you have to go and backtrack this and as an organization, and when you start looking at the guys that you signed, right, it's a dollar cost average thing. Now it's a situation where, yo, guess what, Quiddy Pay? We never knew ye. We never knew ye. And guys, I know you guys are saying the Ravens should be stripped. They should do this. They should do that. Look, the Baltimore Ravens, even though it's nasty business and dirty business, they did exactly what they were in the rights to do. They did exactly what was in their rights to do. But see, this is the reason why when you're a kid and your mother tells you don't burn bridges because you might have to walk back over that bridge one day, right? My mother told me that when I was a youngster. Guess what? That's why Maxx Crosby leaving the way he did with the class he did and saying he has no ill will towards the Raiders and the fan base. He loves our fan base. We would welcome Maxx back with open arms. Look, the idea of getting 2 number 1 picks is an enticing thing, right? So if you're going to lose your greatest player that you've had in a long time, right? The way to it's almost like when you break up with a woman, right? They say the best way to get over a woman is to get under another one, right? Those 2 picks was essentially getting under another woman. Salute to the 1,000 of y'all in the room. Get wasted with your brother wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend. But at the end of the day, man, this could be the universe saying, because what did all of y'all say yesterday? What did we all think? No matter who you're thinking about, right? You can't tell me as a fan base, you said to yourself, man, this would have been cool if they could have went out there and gotten a Kobe Dean, Quay Walker, and these guys, and have been able to keep Maxx. Didn't you think that yesterday? Right? So this is the thing. The Ravens did BS. The Raiders have to paradigm shift. The thing about it is, it's a dollar cost average thing. Now I know, and it's crazy because, salute to my father-in-law. My father-in-law had a procedure, and we were at the hospital and stuff like that. He's cool. He's stable right now. Salute to my father-in-law. I mean, one of my best friends. He is my father-in-law, but he's more than that to me. You know what I'm saying? I love my father-in-law. That's my guy, man. Salute to him. But this is the thing, right? I start thinking about this. The Raiders are not going to move him out of desperation because they really shouldn't. It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. If the Raiders don't get at least a first-round pick, they don't need to move him, bro. I don't want to see the Raiders accepting a half-eaten sandwich in a second-round pick for Maxx Crosby. I don't want to see it. Salute to everybody in the chat. Get wasted with your brother wasted. I got to read some of y'all supers right now. Salute to over 1,100 of y'all in the room. Maxx spelled that spy, cookout, and wanted a plate. Nada, that's possible, but this wasn't up to Maxx, bro. This was not up to Maxx. This was not up to Maxx Crosby, and this was not up to the Raiders either. This was the Baltimore Ravens rug pulling a deal and doing some shady business. But at the end of the day, that's what this it's in Twitter. Yo, they're doing shady business. They did shady business. They have the latitude to do shady business. You know what I'm saying? So when you start talking about all of these deals, it ain't official till the ink is dry on the damn paper. Salute to my guy, Professional. F Eric DeCosta, F the Ravens. Look, guys, you got to understand something, man. When you talk about football, when you talk about things like this, sometimes you got to sit back and you got to really think about it. Maybe this is fate. Maybe this is fate. Maybe it is. Let's see how it all, because look, the Raiders are in a tough spot financially, right? If they had any more designs on being more active in free agency, it is going to be tough for them. But listen, at the end of the day, I didn't think the Raiders were going to go out there and get anyone else, right? I think that the Raiders are going to go, they're going to draft, right? And then whatever they don't get in the draft, there's a secondary free agent period, and it's the unofficial secondary free agent period. And that is when, after, the draft, post June 1st, you got post June 1st cuts. You have people that are looking for places to go, and they will take deals. Deals get restructured, cap gets created, and then this is what you have. This is what you have. My God, Del Rey, the only issues I'd have with the situation if somehow the Ravens use cap space they just saved to keep Linderbaum, contract not signed. They possibly could. They possibly could, right? But at the end of the day, I don't necessarily know whether the Ravens and Tyler Linderbaum are on the best terms, because they could have done that to begin with. They could have done that to begin with, right? They agreed upon the deal. The deal is the legal tampering period, right? And I think the Raiders would have to back out of it. If I'm being honest, guys, listen. This is too much of too much heavy lifting just to have one voice on the screen. Too much. I gotta tell you guys something, man. In a time like this, Raider Nation needs to hear exactly what the F's going on, right? And I had to bring somebody on who understands this. The effing bullet. Yo, my running mate, BIGMIKE Raider, man. Yes,
what's
sir.
going on, bro?
Yes, sir, man. I mean, listen, there are a lot of people that are concerned about the Tyler Linderbaum issue.
Why?
Because they think that maybe the Ravens can make another bite at the apple with Tyler Linderbaum.
Yeah, I mean, that is a good point, because it's not final yet. Nothing's final until tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a lot of dominoes that fall from this, but I think the Raiders got this locked in, man. Until otherwise proven that that's the case, I'm rolling with the idea that we got Linderbaum, everybody in the building. I'm kind of speechless with this situation, man, to be honest with you, because like you said, I was saying, like, man, we did all these moves. We could have still did this with Maxx in the building.
Yeah.
And, now it looks like Maxx is, whatever's going on with him, you might want to be like, hey, let's talk this out. Let's run this for 1 year or 2 years. The rebuild isn't as far away as people may have said. Let's see what we can do. Let's kind of run this. Let's try to right the wrongs, and let's win some games. Like I'm kind of with. That's where I wanted to see. I didn't want Maxx Crosby to leave. I was never on the train of Maxx Crosby leaving, but the injury situation is, and I got to give you credit for that. You were saying, injuries is a big issue with Maxx Crosby, so that is something to consider.
Yeah, bro. Listen, to me, if I'm being honest, and let me get through some of these supers. Yo, get wasted with your brother, wasted. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We got almost 1,400 in the room, y'all. My guy, Steven Morelia. I didn't even read that right. I got my glasses on. This has been a dream couple of days, and Maxx makes us better. If traded, that's okay. Raider Nations for life. But yo, I can see it. Thank you for the $10 slapperoo. Yo, my guy, HBDBJ. This shows the incompetence as a franchise. Who's incompetent? Raiders? How the fuck is this show the Raiders? Excuse my language. Let me tell you guys something. This is not a family show right now. This is not a family show. This is not an effing family show. God damn it. It is wasted and Big Mike late night. God damn it. I know in the West Coast it's only in the afternoon, but who gives a damn? You're going to get every effing F-bomb that you could muster. God damn it. Incompetence is on who? On who? How the fuck does this make the Raiders incompetent?
Yeah. How? I don't understand how. I don't understand it.
Linderbaum's not official till tomorrow. Listen, guys, the Raider PTSD is going nuts. I don't know if Tyler Linderbaum would want to back out of the deal. Are the Ravens gonna offer more? And the thing about offering more is, see, now we have to start talking about the advantage that the Raiders have being in a tax-free state.
Yeah.
So for you to give him contractually the same thing, you'd have to go over that because of the ramifications of the Raiders playing in a tax-free state. I think Tyler Linderbaum is the Raiders. I think the way this works, that Maxx is coming back, just means that, Kwity Paye is probably gone. Articles and particles. The Ravens have done this BS a few times in the past.
True.
Yes. And this is the thing with the Ravens. Cheaters never prosper.
Mm-hmm.
Look, let me tell you something. I can guarantee you, man, that this is going to have ramifications all through the media. This is going to have ramifications on Eric DaCosta. And if the Ravens don't turn this thing around, because look, that is a sinking ship there. I know a lot of people. People don't think so. That is a sinking ship. That is a fractured locker room, right? They talk about they have a certain relationship. Let me tell you something, bro. Them guys get at each other on social media and stuff like that. Yeah. You have an agent. You have an aging Derrick Henry, right? You have Lamar Jackson, who at the end of the day, Lamar Jackson is an electric, really great quarterback, but he is never going to win playing that style of football.
Look, bro, it's the Ravens are, if you have to look at a trajectory of where they're going in the next 3 years, the Raiders are on the up and the Ravens are on the down. Like Lamar Jackson is one of those guys that maybe we've already seen the best game out of him already, Yeah.
Look, when you talk about a run-first quarterback, an electric, athletically, they don't get better as they go along, because if they don't adjust their game and learn how to throw from the damn pocket, they don't get any better. So it doesn't mean anything. My guy Ira Jackson with a $5 slappy. Restructure him to keep him. Bro, I don't necessarily know that you'd have to restructure other people besides Maxx, because Maxx's contract is very team-friendly.
Yeah,
I don't see how you would do that. I'm not a capologist. I'm sure there's a way that they can save money this year, but it'll cost you in the long run.
Maxx's contract is one of the few in the NFL where it's not bottom heavy. It's actually, he's getting paid less as the years progress. He did that. I feel like he did that for a reason, for timeline purposes. When it's time, when the 28 season comes, or 27, it's time for the Raiders to start bringing in some guys, and he set it up that way. Yep. And I think it turns out to be, it works out perfectly. It works out perfectly.
Look, guys, this is even no matter what. Now we lose Tyler Linderbaum, then you're gonna hear me say, "Oh man," But listen,
absolutely.
And I'm not being a hope dealer.
Yeah,
there is more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah,
I've always been a problem solver. I've always been a person who, in my personal life, I solve problems for a living. Mike knows what I do. I solve problems for a living, right?
Yep.
There's always another way. If we don't get Linderbaum, there's half a Raider Nation who thinks that Jackson Powers Johnson should be our center, right? Then you go that direction. There's other ways to do. Then you get a shitload of cap space back. Then you go out there and you paradigm shift. There's more than one way to build a winning program, guys. It's not one way. It's not a rigid path. And I need you guys to understand that.
Yeah, and if Spytek didn't show you by now, he's aggressive.
He's
so
aggressive.
If it doesn't work, it's gonna work either way.
And he's informed. and he knows what he's doing. Salute to my guy, Fupa Trooper, one of the greatest names in YouTube history. Shortly ago, I commented, take that purple shit off on Max's Raven jersey post on Instagram. A few minutes later, he took that shit off. Fucking ass off. Fupa Trooper, you gotta get that F up out of here with your crap, Fupa Trooper. That has nothing to do with you, the Foopster. Yo, my guy, Ira Jackson, get their 5 Raider Nation Unlimited bombs to the masses. Salute to my guy. And yo, guys, be mindful. We are live on Big Mike Raiders channel as well, y'all. Make sure y'all give some likes. Make sure y'all get some watches. Make sure y'all get the Big Mike fleet, Raider fleet going and rolling. Oh my God. Tinker, Taylor, Todd. The Ravens knew about his injury before the trade. Teams do their homework before making moves. Be more, have buyers revert. Dirty motherfuckers. Yo, my guy, Mudville Raider. Mudville is crazy, yo. Can the Ravens tag Linderbaum? The franchise tag period is over. They can't tag him right now. So they can't do that. They have no more. His bird rights are gone.
The Ravens aren't giving him $27 million. I'll tell you that.
They're not giving him $27 million because that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to do more. Like I said, this is a tax-free state. They're going to have to give him more to make up for that. If you guys remember when Ndamukong Suh used to be on the market, you ask him why he picked the Miami Dolphins when he left is because Florida is also an income tax-free state. Oh, my God. Sweet Jazz is in the place. We will welcome Max back. Glad we have the cap room to take him back. We really don't. We're gonna get into the cap space stuff really, really soon. Salute to the 1,600 of y'all in the room. Revamp defense and Max is back. Let's go. Aaron Hernandez, 2593. Listen, not so fast. Not so fast because Max can be out of here with a bullet. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. We could be talking about Max is back, and then he could be right the F up out of here. He could be right the F up out of here tomorrow. Yeah. My guy, Raider Loso, looking like the whole stud. Yo, no one will ever play ball with the Ravens now. Dirty. They will. If there's a player they want, people have short memories of the National Football League, yo. My guy, James on snot or sot or whatever.
On snot.
Yeah, James on sot. It'd be crazy because there's no like hyphens and spaces. I kind of get like, I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Yo, my God. Well, Max, it looks like the grass isn't always green on the other side. Hopefully you stay. Look, man, the grass is what you make it. You can water the grass here. You can water the grass in Baltimore, bro. Right? Yeah. The thing is, maybe Max might see this as a sign. We know Max is a very spiritual guy. Max is an esoteric kind of a guy. He's an esoteric thinker. He thinks about things like that, right? Yeah. That's the wasted word of the day, esoteric. Right? But he's a very spiritual, chakra kind of a dude, right?
Outside of that, bro, what do you think? What do you think it would take to keep Max? Like, what do you think some talks have to happen? What needs to be mended in that situation?
The thing that needs to be mended is whatever was illing him. Right, like if he feels like he's going to get a certain prerequisite amount of control over the situation here, he's fucking wrong, right? And then listen, we talk about AG12, TB12. We talk about how he got shut down. You know what this physical shows us? Like I told you guys from the beginning, Brady, Spytek, and the gang were fucking right.
Yeah, but two things can be wrong too.
That's true, but you know what, Max, come to the organization right now if you want to come back with open arms. Your house is in Las Vegas. Drive your ass down the street like you've been doing your whole career and go get yanked and cranked. Pause if necessary by your man Alex Guerrero. Be as pliable as possible, and let's run it. The F up out here, Max.
Hey, man.
Listen, hold on, my guy. Wait, didn't Max ask out? He want to be a Raider. Listen. Max has no ill will towards the Raiders. He's the one who asked out. But at the end of the day, we got to look at it from this prism. We don't know what in Max's mind is going to make this right with him. Because him going to Baltimore, there was not a pay situation involved in this. Yeah. There was not a pay situation involved in this. But the thing that is different is the pieces that the Raiders have brought in around him.
I was about to say that. You got Quay Walker now, Nakobe Dean, Kwity Paye.
Kwity Paye gonna have to go.
He might have to go, right? But
Kwity Paye ain't gonna
say if he stays, right, whatever it is, does Maxx look at this situation and maybe he thought before, like, hey, we're far away from winning. Does he look at this situation now like, hey, this is what I wanted, and change his mind? And how do you feel about that?
Listen, he's a human being. Don't we all change our minds?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
There's some people that back out of weddings. Who are we to judge Maxx for changing his mind? Listen, bro, how many of you guys watch HGTV? And I know you guys are like, wasted. What the F are you talking about right now?
Talking about that
How
Bob
many
Vila
of
or
you
what?
guys watch HGTV? Huh?
Bob Vila?
No, HGTV. Love it or list it.
Oh, okay. I thought.
How many of you guys watch it? How many times have you seen people on that show say, you know what? I want to move. I want to get out of here. And when that lady fixes their house up and they look at their house, they're like, God damn it, I want to stay.
Yeah.
This is our house. We are not going anywhere. What was I thinking?
Yep.
I'm telling you right now, Mike, Maxx might be walking back in to the organization, looking around with his hands crossed and be like, God damn it, I am sorry, John Spytek. I am sorry. Yo, oh my God, yo, my God, Silverback OG, bro. It's Raider Nation till we die. Fake fans jump the fuck off the ship, and the loyal fans stay on. Raiders, Raider Nation, stay united. You already know we got over 2,100 in the room. Get wasted with your brother, wasted. Raider Dame, shouldn't we be getting back the Wilkins money this week? Dog, listen, let me tell you something about that. There is no guarantees that you are getting Freak Booty Wilkins money back. Listen, bro. There is no guarantees. Freak Booty Wilkins is something that is going to live on and on and on, like Raider herpes. You might be dealing with the Freak Booty Wilkins situation for the next 3 years, man. And guess what, guys? That's what happens. Don't do your homework on a weird. Is what it is.
I mean, it was in plain sight for a long time.
Ida Rossini is reporting the Cowboys are out on Maxx. Well, looks like Maxx is a Raider, guys.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, if Maxx is willing to stay a Raider and not be an issue, fuck it. We ball. D just got better. We should not bend over and take less than 2 first-rounders. Listen.
You said D and bend over in the same sentence.
Bro, listen to me. Listen to me. You filthy mother effer. You were trying to get me blocked. What the F is wrong with you?
Gorilla looking smelly bitch. Motherfucker. You got me fucked up.
What the F is wrong with you? D and bending over. I mean, I know we are adults, but we're not really adults here. Not at all. Yo, but at the end of the day, bro, the market is the market, bro. Yeah. The market is the market. You can't say that, bro. Listen, trades and players are like the stock market. A stock one day could be worth $120 a share, and then something could happen in the Middle East, and now it's worth $80 a share. And you have to decide whether you hold that option and wait, or you just cut your losses and run, right?
Yep.
To me, I feel like the reality of the situation is that the Raiders have no leverage. Maxx Crosby has no leverage. He has to go upstairs and go and knock on Mark's door and kick the hookers out of them. At least I played him. With me, I say if I get blocked, I'm kidding around. I'm sorry. That was a joke, man. Listen, that was on me, man.
Man, you a bitch. You a bitch.
That was on me, guys. I'm sorry, Mark. I love you, Mark. I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, man, he might have to go to PF Chang's, sit down, get some spicy food, and talk it over, man.
The crab rangoons, you know, something like
little crab rangoon, man. I mean, Mike is a connoisseur, right? Maxx is trying his key at the facility right now, and it doesn't work. Nah, in all seriousness, we are still up. That draft pick would have been useful for O-line and wide receiver. But we up, bro, y'all. We up, and we got to understand something too. Look, man, as long as Fernando is home, we're going to be all right. Gabe, go. If the NFL doesn't punish Baltimore for backing out, legal or not, then teams will be hesitant to trade in the future. Goodell needs to choose his words right. Gabe, go. I think you were being an emotional Raider fan, bro. This ain't the first time and this ain't the last time that a team is backed out because of medicals.
Yeah.
This is not the first nor the last time, bro.
Hey, this kind of reminds me. Remember when Antonio Brown was originally going to go to the Bills? It didn't go through, and then he ended up becoming a Raider. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that. I know it's different circumstances, but the point is this stuff kind of happens a lot of the times right before the actual trade I mean, not the trade, the free agency opens up. You see this a lot.
Well, bro, it doesn't normally happen in such high profile deals.
I mean, yeah.
So that's the problem, right? So listen, my guy T Nipple, find a way to steal Geriatric Jones 12 pick, bro. Diana Rossini just reported that the Cowboys are out, right? Because you got to understand something. When you look at all of this, you know, how do they make that work with the signing of Rashawn Gary? Yo, my guy Raiders versus everybody. I just hope that this doesn't mess up our recent free agent moves. I'm good moving on from Kwity Paye, but keep everybody else. That's how we all feel. Kwity Paye is got it. Listen, man. If everything goes boilerplate and we keep Maxx and we keep Linderbaum and the linebackers, Kwity Paye, we never knew ye. You know what I'm saying? My guy, Stacey Ruff. Maxx saw the Maryland tax and the house price and said, oh, damn, my knee. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. No. Hey, he turned up into Nature Boy Ric Flair now.
Right.
He's like, oh, no. Oh, God. Yo, my God. Hug these nuts. Hear me out. TB told Spy, trade Maxx to the Ravens so they can't pay Linderbaum. Sign Linderbaum to a huge deal. Then the Ravens can't afford it. Let Maxx bounce because due to his knee, fleece the Ravens. Sender complete. Hug these. You know what I want to hear you out? I want to hear you speak to us from the gulags. That's what I want to hear. That was a terrible comment, Hug these. Deb Royal. Good evening, fellas. The Ravens screwed up. The Ravens got buyer's remorse. They thought that Lamar deal was going to be a breeze to get done. $71 million cap hit. A lot of their guys have already signed. Wow, man. My guy, Trucker Mark. The Baltimore Ravens are going to be blocked. Yo, my guy, Ira Jackson, gifting 10 Big Mike Raider slappies to the effing masses. My gosh.
Much love, man. Much love.
My guy, Ira Jackson's a GOAT. Will Compton just said that this happened similarly in 2018 with Baltimore. I know this happens, but shit is dirty. Keep him till next year. Revisit, better draft. Then we probably won't want to get rid of him. My guy Caesar, wasted. Not Raider related, but Bam Adebayo is about to break Kobe's 81-point record. Get the fuck out of here. Bam Adebayo.
Who?
Bam from the Heat. The one that's Agent Wilson, man. Bam Adebayo. Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on, let me look.
I ain't never seen Bam Adebayo score 40, yo.
Yeah, let alone 30. Didn't mean
Bam Adebayo. What the fuck is going on? Why can't we have a normal offseason, bro? Listen, we the Raiders. Yeah. We the Raiders. That's what happens, bro. Yo, my guy Marty Mayhem has to be embarrassing for Maxx. He'll be fired up. I mean, listen, is it embarrassing? Probably not,
bro.
Not. It is.
Adebayo in 41 minutes has 80 points, 3 assists, and 9 rebounds.
Damn, Adebayo. Yo, are we living in a fucking time warp? What the hell is going on here?
Yo, what?
Bam, Wilt Chamberlain Adebayo is about to break. Wow. And it's not like they say break Kobe's record. It's Wilt Chamberlain's record for 100. So, like, you know, it is what it is. My guy, Raider Dame, $5 slappy on both channels. Salute. Man, much love, then, bro. Yo, my guy, Ira Jackson, gifting 10 more. Big Mike Raider, smackaroo.
Right, bro. Much love to you,
God,
bro. Hey, let's get it.
Yo, if Bam Adebayo, listen, the NBA is done if Bam Adebayo scored 81 points. Bam got 81. Yo, man, Bam with the Mamba mentality, bro.
That's
crazy.
We'll
have the record, guys. Bam is just passing Kobe. To you guys, that's the most you guys have ever seen, yo. Bad look for the Ravens around the league. Peep the reports, bro. Everybody's saying that, right? Everybody says it's a bad look for the Ravens, right? But at the end of the day, guys, it's really not.
Yeah,
it's really not. It's really not. Is it really a bad? Is it really? Eric Stokes is tweeting, so Maxx is back. Guess fucking so. Guess so, man. But at the end of the day, right? When you start looking at that, they say other NFL GMs have a lot of questions after the Ravens backed out of that deal. The Maxx Crosby trade is because of what they told the Raiders the medical concerns were. But this is what happens, bro. This is like when you buy a house. This is what happens, man. One GM summarized the feelings around the league as this is very much bullshit on the Ravens' part. Now, guys, they can feel like it's bullshit, but it is what it is. Vinny B said, I've been told by 2 league sources that the Raiders should have the necessary cap space to welcome Maxx back and honor all the free agent commitments that they have made. If so, the team returns to that Maxx Crosby returns to is very, very different, right? Listen, we got Will Compton. He says the Ravens pulling the rug on the Raiders and Maxx Crosby. Not the first time the organization has done this and moved like this. Take a seat and fire and talk about 2018, yo. And yo, man, like per league source, Maxx Crosby did not pass his physical. The Baltimore Ravens were reportedly frustrated with the outcome and have expressed concerns how the Raiders disclose his medical status. Listen, the thing about it is this. These things like this don't happen in a vacuum.
Yeah.
Things don't like, look, the Ravens have buyer's remorse and they're doing a lot of bogusness, man. And that's just what it is, man.
I mean, shit, we could have told them that Maxx wasn't ready.
Bro, we don't need to tell them that. They knew that.
Yeah, exactly. That was my point. Like that's kind of a escape. You're trying to scapegoat. You know what I mean? Pointing fingers for no reason. Yeah, and it's the thing, man. And Jason Lockhart Forrest says the Baltimore Ravens ain't winning nothing with a fraud ass front office. Team press the worst GM in the NFL history, and the GM is overmatched and should have been fired before the coach. Ozzie Newsome GM family tree is filled with failures, and his replacement is one of them. God. Jason Locking cross-eyed forum. I love that guy, man. Yeah, he's gotten fired from a few places, but let me tell you something, man. If anybody can look you in the eye and still get you the NFL news that you need, is Jason Locking forum. He has one eye on the news and the other eye. Multitask, bro. Hey, that takes some serious. Man. Oh my God, man. Dude, they look like Beaker from the Muppets and shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. My guy, Brandon Coleman. Wasted. I am pissed, bro. One of them picks. I already moved on. The Ravens need to be fine. They backed out of knowing damn well what they signed up for. Love Maxx, but much rather have them picks for real, bro. Look, Bam has 83, everybody. Salute. We are the champions. Listen. Shit, he got 89 now? No way. The Bam got 89? Bam going for Wilt record, bro. What the fuck? The game isn't over? What the fuck? God damn. What are they doing, bro? The Bam got 89? He got 83. 83. He got 83. Yo, and he has a super efficient stat line. 20 of 43 field goals, 36 of 43 free throws. So game over. Game over. No, Bam has 83 points. They just took him out. Man, they should have let Bam keep cooking, bro. Let Bam cook. Damn. Yo, my God. Yo, my guy. Did I read all of it? Oh, shit, with more. Ira Jackson, 10, losing his mind. 10 more Big Mike Raiders. Oh, my God. Yo, my guy, Mudville. Bad look for the Ravens around the league report. No, wait. Oh, yeah, my guy. Ill Figure. Brings new meaning to Mad Max. Red Nation for life. My guy, Articles and Particles. I think this was the scene straight out of Suburban Commando. Ravens Doc said, what's that smell? See, you got the wrong movie. And Max replied, Dookie. He sabotaged the deal to come home. Bro, that is not Suburban Commando. You have your Hulk Hogan movies wrong. That is No Holds Barred. Tommy Zeus Lindster. He goes, what's that smell, brother? Dookie. Yo, my guy, Aaron Jones, 8356. We'll trade Jalen Carter for Maxx in the 2027 second. Aaron Jones, listen, my brother. Listen, do you got ears in the building? We'll take it too. 2300 is in the room. You're all listening. My guy, just win, baby. Maxx got to Baltimore and said, you guys don't even have weights here. Where's my personal cook and masseuse? He's in the air and got out of there. And my guy, Jay Will, the serial crop duster. Tom Pelissaro said, a GM said, this is BS on Baltimore's part. And we just read that. And salute to you, my brother. Salute to you. And look, bro, at the end of the day, man, I think that Chris and Snoop killed that deal. They put the deal in Baltimore in the towers, man. But this is the thing. At the end of the day, guys, there's a few things. And we're gonna get you guys some more information on this at all that we got. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know exactly who's gonna get signed. But what I'll tell you is this. What this shows you is that all the people that are saying that, Alex Ariza, I keep calling him Alex Ariza, but Alex Guerrero
I'm thinking boxing with Alex Ariza. I'm sorry, right? But that says that they don't know what they're doing. Maybe he knows a thing or two about a thing or two. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. But guys, listen. The thing that shifted everything, and I'm going to be honest with you, was the Geno Smith deal today. That's what happened. So if you guys want to blame anybody, blame Geno. God damn it. Get around here, man. Yo, my guy Raider Jeff. What the fuck? Can't make this up. Hey, at least I was live both times news broke for Maxx this week. Salute to you, Raider Jeff. Salute to you. And Raider Jeff, I'm going to be honest with you. It is what it is, brother. It is what it is, Raider Jeff. We are here for the people. We're here for the people. And listen, people, what we will tell you is this, man. And the only thing that's for sure in Raider Nation is nothing's for sure. Buckle up. Buckle up.
That's a fact. That's a damn fact,
Buckle
man. It's
up.
crazy.
Raiders versus everybody. I heard the Bears offer 2 first-round picks. Should we pivot there? This is the thing, yo. You got to understand something. You never know what's going to happen. Hey, Dan, we talking about wasted taking grabs jokes. That never happens. The F are you talking about? I don't waste it. Don't never take nobody. I love my dog, but I don't never take nobody's jokes. If you heard it, it probably originated here, you mother effer. The F up out here. But the only thing, and listen, if you're talking about the only thing being for sure is nothing for sure, that is from the great Sting, you effing bum. That's from Sting, the wrestler. And guess what? I always say that because I love the Stinger.
Yep.
You effing bum. Have to get that ass blocked up in here. Wasted don't take anybody's jokes, you effing bum. Salute to my brother Graphic Raider too, man. Salute, man. But yo, listen, the Bears are not going to offer you no 2 firsts for Maxx Crosby now, bro.
No, that's not happening.
Listen, the market has changed. The market's changed, y'all.
Yeah.
Get the visions of Sugar Plum dancing out of your head. Because guess what, guys? Like I always say,
yesterday's price is not today's price.
It never rang more true than today. Salute to Joe Crack the Dawn, Joey Cap. Yo, my guy, Raiders versus everybody. I heard the Bears offer 2 first-round picks. We try to pivot there, and I just read that, and I'm old. I'm sorry. Hold on, yo, man. But yo, wasted. The Ravens started losing all their players in panic. Used the physical to save face. They made it like the draft. I want my picks back. Well, bro, they're going to have to go out there and they're going to have to restock in the draft. But listen, this is the thing. I'm not concerned about the Ravens. Either which way, you guys got to understand something. What's bad about Maxx Crosby being a Raider?
Absolutely nothing.
What's bad if we trade him and we get a little less than we thought? Still
Absolutely
got
nothing. Yep.
The only thing that I can see coming bad out of this, if the Raiders don't keep Tyler Linderbaum and them 2 linebackers.
Yep.
Anything else? Kwity Paye? Malcolm Kuntz?
Yep.
See ya. Tron Johnson? See ya. See you later.
Simple as that.
Just keep the 3 Georgia boys and Maxx. Let's run it.
Yep.
And if they don't keep Maxx, cool. Now with the Raiders trading for 2 second-round picks, now the Raiders are getting fleeced at that point. See, this is the thing. You have to look at the art of the deal. The art of the deal always rings true. Whether you're talking about selling a car, whether you were talking about selling a home, whether you were talking about whatever the case may be, right? The art of the deal. The Raiders aren't going to move him for 2 seconds because that doesn't really help them. That means they're getting screwed.
Yep.
That means that this is what's happening if the Raiders trade for Maxx for 2 second-round picks. Yep. Another team is forcibly doing this to them. Governor Shaboinker down the Raiders' throats. That's what's happening.
And to be honest with you, bro, like if they keep where they were, right? I mean, we heard reports before all this happened that we want 2 seconds and 2 firsts, and we're not moving from there. Maybe you still keep that kind of mentality, and if you don't get what you want, then you just keep them. That's pretty much what we're at.
This late in the game, I think the Raiders had it in their mind. They were okay with getting rid of Maxx, right? I think the Raiders and John Spytek were okay, and they had an idea for what this team was going to look like without him. They had an idea what their future was going to look like without Maxx. So listen, I had an idea. I was saying to myself, this is too good to be true. The Raiders are really going to have a bunch of blue chip talents in the building on rookie deals.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, right, if you keep them, you don't have to draft somebody in the first round for them to be great. Maxx Crosby's an indictment of that. Tom Brady's an indictment of that.
Exactly.
You have to draft right. You got to draft right. You got to do the right thing with these contracts. This is the reason why when everybody was saying to me the other day, I said the Raiders can't go out there and spend money like a bunch of drunken sailors. This is the reason why I said that, because of stuff like this. So all of you guys who were getting on me, calling me, cheap wasted, you know what you guys can do, man? You guys.
That's the tutorial that says you know what the fuck you doing.
My God, I told you effing bum. I'm sorry, Big Mike.
Nah, hey, the one thing that I'm thinking about in this situation is like, does the rebuild, because this was a rebuild, is the window open for us winning happen this season? Now with Maxx Crosby in the building.
One player, I don't think so.
Okay.
With one player, no. Who said I predicted this, Rose? Who the F? Like, bro, I don't think some of you guys did very well in school, man. The fuck said that, bro? What I said is that I predicted, like anybody who has a fucking brain, because it's late and I'm not going to be nice about this, that you need to keep cap space because of shit. Because you need to have the flexibility to be able to take on contracts. You need to have the flexibility to go out there and make a deal if you need to. Yeah. It is not good. Just like in life, it's not good to spend all your money. Because when the unforeseens happen, where's the money coming from? Then now you got to raid your 401k if you have one. Or you got to go, bum some money from somebody. This is the reason why being financially solvent and not spending money like a drunken sailor is smart. This is the reason why the Raiders walked down the hill with some of those deals yesterday. And the only one they jumped out of the window for was Tyler Linderbaum. If you're going to jump out the window for an all-pro talent, not for a bunch of fringe guys. And that's what I've always said. But you get the F up out of here, Rose. I mean, my God, you probably smell and look like Rick Ross. I'm sure Rick Ross has a lot of money. He probably smells terrific. Yeah, my guy Silver Stunner. A1 and 3 is the worst offer I would accept unless a player is involved and not one we have to give a new contract. See, bro, when you guys act like when they give us a player, like we don't still got to pay him. So the thing about it is, right, the sum of the players isn't equal to his parts. The only player I want back is a younger all-pro talent. If it's about a player, then I don't want him.
Yeah.
And bro, and no one saw this coming. No one saw this coming. No, I would be a damn fool to say, oh, I knew this was going to happen all along. The only thing I knew is that, and Big Mike will tell you, what did I say? That knee could be an issue making the deal.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it.
You've been saying that for months, bro.
So you can say what you want. Get the F up out of here. Salute the Hug D's. Spytek claimed he needed to stop letting talented players leave. That includes being fleeced in the trade. Hold on to that poker face. I mean, bro, he is not the one who, like, bro, the thing that pisses me off about all of this is that you guys got to realize something. He never asked for this. He never asked for this. He never asked for this. And guess what? When we look at all of this tomorrow, all those people in the media, the Raiders are going to get rid of Maxx Crosby. They let us start all this. Maxx Crosby. Let's really, really see now how the narrative, the dumb Raiders, the Raiders raided this up. Get the F up out of here, man.
Yeah, there's no scenario where it looks bad on the Raiders, but the media will, try to, put their narrative on it. But bro, the narrative with this trade was half and half. There were people saying, one half was saying, oh yeah, this is good for the Ravens. Now their Super Bowl window is Super Bowl or bust. And then there was another side that was saying, oh, well, maybe the Raiders won this trade. They got way more than what we expected. Maybe the Ravens gave up too much for him. So it's going to be funny to see how people kind of turn in this situation. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, and bro, and let's start let's paradigm shift a little bit, Big Mike, if you'd like to, right? Let's talk about what this means for Raiders. Let's talk about what they can do going forward and how they can rectify and remedy this situation, whether they get rid of Maxx or whether they keep him, right? Anthony Murray just said, as long as we keep the players we brought in, welcoming Maxx back with open arms. He's the heartbeat of his team, and if it happens to meet up with Baltimore, let that man cook, man.
Yep.
But yo, at the end of the day, this is the business that they're in, yo. This is the business that they're in, man. And this is what happens, man. This is what happens. This game is not for the faint of heart. This is what happens, man. But you know what? I know there was a lot of people in that division, like Joe Burrow, who were probably breathing a sigh of relief. Yeah. I mean, my God, TJ Watt, Myles Garrett and Maxx in the same division.
It's crazy.
How's it going? To be clear, this was no shade on you, Wasted. I was just saying that this came out of nowhere because this shit never. No, bro, I know that, bro. It's all good, my brother. Yo, but the thing is, restructuring Maxx is not going to get you the money. Colton is where you're going to get the money at, right? Yeah. Adam Butler, guys like that. That's where you're going to get the money at. Yeah. That's where you get the money at. That, look, but at the end of the day, man, this is really, really, really weird shit, man. And we got to really figure out how this is going to change, the Raiders, man. Like how are they going to move forward, man? But listen, hold on. A lot of people on X are throwing shade at the Ravens right now. Players from around the league, staff around the league, is a bad look on DeCosta. God, thing, man. The stench of a move like this only lasts now. After the dust settles, people will deal with the Ravens. People will forget about this, right? And the only way that the story on this is complete is if the Ravens shit the bed this year. Now, we got to look at it like this. I really, really think that the Ravens really start thinking about their fortune. They got a brand new coach, and they traded away their foreseeable future, right? True. So the Ravens probably they said, man, I don't know. Are we a Maxx Crosby away from going to the Super Bowl? And then another caveat is they thought it was going to be easier to structure Lamar Jackson's deal than it was.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, right? The players within are kind of beefing. I know you saw the tweet from Marlon Humphrey.
Yeah,
him and Kyle Hamilton aren't seeing eye to eye. So internally, there's something going on over there, bro.
Yeah, bro, and this is the crazy thing. When you have a team like the Baltimore Ravens that is predicated on a running quarterback, all it takes is one hit. And I know a lot of you guys say, well, that's with any quarterback, right? But it's a little different in this league. My God, Joe Burrow, sheesh. I don't know what that means, right? Maybe Joe Burrow said something, right?
Yeah.
But this is the thing. We're going to go on Twitter, too. I'm going to pull my Twitter feed up. This is the thing. It's different with a player like Lamar Jackson. It's different with Cam. It's different with guys that are so athletically talented, because once they get outside that tackle box, they become a runner.
Yep.
And they can get teed off on like nobody's business, bro.
Yep.
So guys like Lamar Jackson, nobody's going to treat him like a quarterback 30 yards down the field. They're going to light his ass up like he's a wide receiver, and that's the difference.
Yeah, and Lamar Jackson almost hitting, I don't know how old he is, around 30 years old. He's about half a step slower these days.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just keep it real.
Yo, Raider Sense, just want to say you are an egregious host. Left me in the gulags without a return ticket. Guess I'll be unceremoniously blocked. Yes. Listen to me, man. You enjoy the gulags, you effing bum. We're about to be unceremoniously blocked. Yes. Yes. Nah, salute to my guy Raider Sense, bro. Oh, my God. Uncle A-Dot. What's good, brother? The one thing the Raiders shouldn't do, pending Maxx stays, is restructure the contract or add any more money. I like Maxx, but he made a business move, not the Raiders' fault. They shouldn't do anything. Now, guys, it is time to go and check the great and powerful Vinny Bonsignore. Vinny B is always bringing the smack.
Yes, sir.
Vinny B is always bringing the effing smack. Vinny B. I mean, my God, Vinny B, Maxx agent weighs in. Maxx continues to be on track in his recovery, and if anything is ahead of schedule, according to the surgeon, Dr. Neil Atrav, Maxx remains on track to remain during the offseason program and undoubtedly return to a dominant game record he has been these past 7 seasons. He has have heard from multiple league sources how poorly they believe the Ravens handled the Maxx Crosby situation. And guess what? I don't know if they have the cap space, but I do think they have the cash. That's never going to be a problem in Vegas. That's right. I've been hit by multiple fans asking me if they have the cap space, and I have a job to do, and that's not figuring out who knows exactly what. It's saving everybody's level of knowledge and accommodating everyone. Vinny B, I understand, but salute to you, Vinny B. Salute to you, you old bum, you. Wait a minute. Let me stop calling that man a bum. He might have to I'm kidding around, Vinny B. I'm kidding around. I'm tweaking, man. But you know, the Raiders had $79 million in space. It is no longer, man. It is no longer. It is no longer. So let me ask you guys a question, man. Going forward, right? Mike, how viable do you think it is that Maxx gets stayed, or do you think he gets traded?
I think he stays, to be honest with you. I mean, this lowers this. If the Raiders stand pat that they want 2 firsts, right? I don't see a guy like Spytek kind of lowering his expectations on what he wants in this situation. Now, on the flip side, you got other teams that are going to be like, 2 firsts is a little bit high, right? A lot of teams kind of backed away already before all this happened. Even more so now, right? Now, there is consequences to all this, right? If you do keep them, it hits the cap, it hits the salary cap space that we do have significantly, right? So now Spytek is going to have to, you know, put his coupon hat at that point. So now we're looking at bargain guys down the line to fill up some holes at this point. So that's kind of how I see what's going on in a bigger picture.
Yeah, man. So look, this is an interesting caveat. The Las Vegas Raiders didn't structure their free agency spending as if Maxx Crosby was already off the books, meaning the cap situation still works even with the voided trade.
Yeah. So
that's a good thing, man. But yo, the Baltimore Ravens having the worst offseason ever, man. They fired a Hall of Fame head coach. OC Todd Monken left, and then Eric DeCosta. Now, if you guys want to see the face of the bum that pulled the rug under the Raiders, I think I want to show you guys what this guy looks like. Show you what he looks like. He looks like a living penis. Do you see this guy? He looks like somebody drew a penis with eyes on him. This guy, look, you see this effing bum? Big Mike, do you see this effing bum?
Look like a Mr. Potato Head with no mustache or no, eyes in, just a blank slate.
He looks like an unboiled hot dog.
Right.
This fucking guy, man, what an effing bum. Lake Show Raider says, bro, I'm pissed, bro. Roger Goodell did this shit. We ain't allowed to be that good too soon, man. Get the F up out of here with your crap. It ain't got nothing to do with anything, man. I mean, what an effing douche nozzle. No lips.
Look like an unboiled turkey hot dog, bro.
Bro, he looks crazy, bro. He looks, he looks like, bro, he looks like the default for a creative player in a wrestling game.
Right, before you added on the hair and all that shit.
Everything. He's an effing bum. This guy, man. I mean, my God, man. This dude. So this is the guy. I want you guys, listen, send nasty grams to all of the Ravens.
He got look number 8 right now, bro.
Yo, Chris Monroe, you're wasted. Damn it, man. I just unfollowed the Rush podcast. Me too. I did too. And you know what, Max? That's what you get. I don't think I unfollowed Max on everything. So Max, listen, we gotta see how this thing plays out, Max. Listen, you can't keep doing this to us, Max. This is terrible, man. Let me pull this shit down, man. This is too much, man. We got too much to go to. Salute to everybody in the effing room, man. We got to get to some of these supers, man. I'm sorry, man. Yo, my God, what's good, brother? One thing the Raiders shouldn't do, putting the Max deal, is restructure his contract. Add any money. I like Max, but it's a business move. I think I read this one before. Yo, my guy Stacy, Max on the phone with AB as he walks into B-More. Okay, so bitch about my helmet and burn my what? Sweet jazz replaced. The Ravens really hurt themselves by not doing their due diligence. The Ravens lost out on a lot of players. F the Ravens. I hope Maxx is ready for by training camp. Listen, if Maxx is still here, he should be ready. If he's still, but listen, I think that somewhere around the line, if I'm being honest, I think Maxx gets traded. I think Maxx gets traded, man. I do. I just don't think it'll be the sweetheart deal that we got previous, man. Yo.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about all that.
Yo, S. Dot says he looks like the guy in the basement of Pulp Fiction without hair that Ring Rain's putting the double barrel on. Oh, man. Fucking Buffalo Bill over here, man. The lotion goes on the skin. Fire Marshal Bill. Yo, man. Yo, Alex Rowe, I was close to unfollowing too. I was thinking this might get a little weird looking at him as a Raven. Now, look, as soon as he did that whole Ravens flock, I said unfollow. Ting. Yeah, yo, as soon as he called the Raven, not the Ravens flock, he called him Ravens Nation. Yes. I was like, see you later, Maxx. but welcome back, Maxx. Welcome back, man. Welcome back, man. Oh my God, guys. Let me go on Twitter some more. But you know what I think we need to do, man. I think we need to really, really look at this from the prism of what's best for the Raiders going forward, man. Okay, so for a few teams to note, if a trade is still on the table, right? The Bears have a ton of wiggle room with their cap. And I wanted you guys to realize this, man. Like, they were seriously interested in Maxx, right? The Cowboys would strongly depend on if they were willing to back out of the trade with Rashawn Gary, and I'm sure they would. The Eagles situation depends on some of the same stuff that the Jaguars got going on. But I think Maxx still gets moved, if I'm being honest with you. And one way to look at tonight's events, right, is the Raiders spent $28.1 million in free agency to build up their team and just acquired one of the best pass rushers in the last decade, Maxx Crosby. Salute to Ian Rappaport with that. Hey. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens in 2018, they signed Ryan Grant to a big deal. Michael Crabtree becomes available. They fail Ryan Grant's physical to get out of the deal. You know, it is what it is, man.
This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is unprecedented territory at this point.
Yeah, man. Yo, they said the boy Bam Adebayo had 43 free throws, bro.
Yeah, he made 36 of them, too.
Yo, and this is the thing, bro. But God works in mysterious ways, man. Now, I think the Chicago Bears could get this job done, man. One NFL general manager told me everybody involved in the Maxx Crosby trade talk knew he would be out until June, July, coming off of the meniscus surgery. The consensus opinion that we've gotten around the National Football League is the Ravens got cold feet, and it could impact how other teams work with Baltimore going forward. People are saying don't do business with the Raiders, but you know what the thing with NFL people are? They have very, very short memories.
Yeah,
they really do. So I don't necessarily know if this is going to affect them, right? And this is the thing, man. Look, hopefully, if we do get Maxx back, we get a really pissed off Maxx back.
Yeah, man.
We get a really pissed off Maxx back, man. I mean, Raider Twitter is going crazy, man. I think I'm going to show Raider Twitter right now, man. Look, you guys are going crazy. I want to give. We got 500. Yo, guys, listen. I haven't said this all episode. We got 2,500 people in the room, guys. If you guys have not subscribed to myself or Big Mike Raider, if one of my mods are in the chat, hug these. Please put the link to both channels. Please, it costs you nothing. Hit that subscribe button. I am on a race to 20,000 subscribers. And to be honest with you, I have a very high opinion of myself, and I think I'm one of the great Raider podcasters ever. And to be honest with you, I think Big Mike Raider is too. And I definitely think that you should subscribe to our channels. Also, if you have not followed me on X, formerly known as Twitter, the Elon Musk vehicle, please do so, everybody.
Let's get it, man.
Please do so, man. They say the Ravens have already picked up Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson was out there like a stinking hoe. He was just waiting to get picked up by anybody. It's crazy. Yo, Dan says unblock. Dan, I didn't block you, bro. Dan, did I block you? Dan, if I blocked you, I'm sorry, Dan. You're probably a bum, but I might unblock you. I might, man. But you got to watch your effing mouth, man. If you don't watch your mouth, you go to the gulags, man. That's what happens. Dan, did I block you for real, man? Dan, if I blocked you, inbox me on Twitter. and I will pull you out of the gulags. Big Mike Raiders link is right there. Please, Hug these. Could you put my link in the chat as well?
Much
Because
love,
I need some too. Bro. Oh, Graf blocked the super chat. Graf, listen, man. Graf is fucking ruthless, bro. Graf is ruthless, bro. Let me tell you something. Graf is ruthless, bro. That man will listen. Let me tell you something, man. Graf will block the Easter Bunny if they get out of effing line.
Yeah, right.
Tell you something. Yo, we had a discussion about Graf, bro. Listen, bro. Do y'all know that there are a lot of podcasters, right? There are a lot of y'all that y'all watch our shows and shit like that. Y'all gotta understand something. Graf got more people blocked than y'all got subscribers, yo. I'm dead ass serious, yo. I'm dead ass serious.
Crazy.
Guys, listen. I want to. This is the Raider PTSD hotline, guys. We are going through Raiders Twitter, y'all. House rules. What in the actual hell was that? First they trade Maxx Crosby, then they go sign a bunch of dudes off of someone else's team. Why? What happened? Where's LaMarcus Joyner? What the? Shut the F up.
Yo, come on,
okay. Man. That man. Thanks, Maxx Crosby. That trade request you made gave the Raiders a real rebuild opportunity. A major salute to the man, the myth, the legend, John Spytek. Sincerely. Man, my God, man. I think the Raiders should draft Sadiq at 14 and pair with Bowers. Oh, okay.
What are you talking about, bro?
They talking about, I don't know what we ain't got 14 no more, bro. I think Raiders Twitter is severely behind right now, guys. Severely behind right now, guys. So let me ask you guys a question, man. With all of this happening, who is the player that you guys can't lose in all of this? Who is the player? If Maxx stays, who's the player? But this is the thing, like my man Finesse said. Very simple. Move on from Kwity Paye. Keep Maxx. His value has dropped tremendously, so it makes more sense to keep him on the team.
I move on from Kuntz.
That's 1 year, 11 million. Does that give you the wiggle room to operate, though? That's the question.
I mean, you don't get as much cap space for this season. I don't know how much Kwity Paye is getting paid this year, but what's the difference really? Like 5, 6, 7 million probably. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what we need to do? With Kwity Paye, we gotta ask. We gotta see, what the F's going on here. We gotta see what Kwity Paye's deal looks like. That's what we need to see. Let me pull this down.
ChatGPT or what?
Oh, ChatGPT will give you some bullshit. They were like, Antonio Pierce's deal is worth. Right. you don't want to use them, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to use them, man. I don't want to lose Nakobe Dean at all.
Hey, you know what's really good? The Google AI is really good, man. They're better than ChatGPT.
So Google and Allen Iverson working together, that's the shit right there, bro.
There you go, man. Great partnership, right?
Yeah, Google and AI. He said, man, we talking about practice. So listen, an expert has warned. Now listen, this could be, I'm telling you, I think the Raiders, man, listen. Look, expert warned Kwity Paye isn't exactly jealous that the Colts aren't exactly jealous the Raiders signed Kwity. I think Kwity Paye is, kind of average, right? But Kwity Paye is a perfect player for a team looking to overpay for an edge rusher who will always come up short.
Damn.
It's going to be interesting, he said. His ceiling appears to be firm at 8 sacks. But when those pressures cannot be counted on, he might be good for a half and then invisible for the next couple of games. Look, man, I don't look. Kwity Paye was the one move that I really wasn't excited about.
Me too.
The Kwity Paye deal was the deal that, to me, I had to kind of sell myself on. Seriously, my God. That's not Big Mike and Wasted. Who's the most powerful defensive tackle in the draft that you really want at nose? And what do you think about Ole Miss Diego Pounds, who blocked very well against Ruben Bain? Listen, you guys know Caleb Banks is my guy.
Well, we can agree to that one.
Caleb Banks is my guy. That's my guy. But I don't think he's going to be there. I think that the Ravens fuck around and take him, if we're being honest, right? My guy Mendoza line. Mendoza line is in the place to be, man. Always. I heard Maxx walks up to the copter, blew smoke in his face, and now here we are. Yo, shut the F up, Mendoza line, with your crap. Up there, start moving. You know how many people are watching here? You up here put your check out loud. Gotta stop with your crap, Mendoza line. I mean, what the F is your problem, man?
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
F up out of here, Mendoza. Sweet Jackson place.
Quiddy paid 3 year, $48 million, $16 million a year.
So what is
$5 million difference?
What's Max's contract, my brother? With Maxx back, we still got $50 million in cap according to Spot Track. Spot Track is not up to date. You can't trust Spot Track, my brother. Yeah. You can't trust him, man. My guy, Sweet Jazz, with Maxx back, still got $50 million. You cannot trust him. Salute. Good thing Maxx didn't burn the house down on his way out. Easy pay, coots. See you later, both of them. That's the way I'm looking at it too. Yo, I'm not talking sideways on Quiddy Pay. Quiddy Pay, I never was like super excited about that. I like him. I think he could fit in the 3-4. I understand the ideology behind it, but I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like if I get mad, and I don't think Maxx. Let me just tell y'all something. I don't think Maxx plays again for the Raiders. I think they're still gonna find a way to get a deal done. He wants out. There are other teams that felt like they missed out, and then other teams are gonna say, we were willing to give this, and now we're willing to give just a little bit less for a player that we were comfortable with taking. I don't say it doesn't happen unless they can't make things shake free agent wise. And just like Baltimore backed out on the deal, some of these other teams can back out on deals that they're not signed to.
True. Dallas is true.
Dallas is probably Jerry Jones right now has got his ruler out right now, man.
Yeah.
Right now. He's up there talking to Jamie Foxx right now. He's like, yeah, Rashawn Gary, man. We're going to have to cut him. I got my ruler out. 9 1/4-inch penis. 13-ass foot. Yo, listen, you know how Jerry Jones, listen, man. Yeah. Jerry Jones is a serial peck checker. That is what's going on. This is wasted late.
It's on record, man. It's on record. It's on record.
On record. Listen, I will pull the tape up with Jerry Jones talking to him. Don't put that on me, man. Yo, they says he uses a dipstick and not a ruler. It's nasty work, man. Get the F out of here. Oh my God. This is not a family show, everybody. No. This is not a family show. I'm so sorry, guys. And let me tell you guys. God! Wow! This happened. We got over 2,300 people in the room. We are rocking and rolling. Bodega Raider says, that's it. I'm subscribing for this filth. Bodega, you should. Hey, yo. Hey, Graf, I see what you did too, Graf. I know you're watching, you effing bum. You made Bodega a fucking mod? Wow. Despite me, Graphic Raider. Oh my God, man. This is not a family show right now. My guy DM, why are you giving the Ravens a pass? I'm not giving the Ravens a pass. Listen, it's the reality, bro. That's reality. That's reality. The Ravens, yo, you can be solid, you could be a man of your word, or you could not. You can do business the right way, or you could be a scumbag. People in this world, some people are scumbags.
Yeah, it's all in the realm of business.
The Baltimore Ravens are scumbags. A lot of you guys like to say shit like, oh, well, wasted. Look, I do business. I own property. I've dealt with some scumbags, bro. I've had people that have like ruined one of my houses that I've let live there and given them a break. People are bad, but there are good people as well. Yep. Right? So this is the thing, right? Yo, I'm not giving them a pass. I'm just saying they're scumbags. And they did what was well within their rights. So that's the only thing. You guys keep saying they need to be investigated. They didn't do anything outside of the framework of the rules. Theoretically, listen, guys, there is the morality and there's reality. The reality is they did nothing wrong. On the morality tip, they did a whole lot wrong and they're a bunch of freaking scumbags. And the Raiders have already received calls from several teams. So Maxx Crosby is probably sleepless in Seattle right now. He is in the airport right now trying to figure out what's going on. And for me, the best deal on the table, if I'm being honest, is Maxx for Jalen Carter and some draft compensation straight up. Shefty just dropped the chef bomb right now, man. He said, several teams are still in on him. And the Ravens are getting cooked right now. Maxx continues to be on track to recovery, man. He's going to be fine, guys. Yeah. The Adam Schefter, is firmly on the case, man. You know that Adam Schefter wants to see that Maxx Crosby is out of the AFC West, man.
Right.
And the Raiders have already received calls acquired about Maxx Crosby in the trade per source. Now the Raiders are prepared to get Crosby healthy and have him. They said for now the Raiders are prepared to get Crosby healthy and have him play for the Las Vegas Raiders, but they are still listening to other teams. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I can see a scenario where, you know, listen, Maxx Crosby could be getting talked to right now, just like Baby D in Second Friday. They can see Max, I done told you. See Gabe go. Max supposed to be ready for the season unless his injury is degenerative, right? What's the least you'd accept for a trade? The least I would accept is a first rounder and a third. That's the basement.
First and third. Yep. That's what
first and third is the basement. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the thing is, too, now you got to prioritize where those picks are. And you also got to prioritize exactly where in the hierarchy of the National Football League you're going to send him. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think that the Raiders tried to do the right thing by Max the first time. I think this time the Raiders need to do the best thing by the effing Raiders.
Yeah, this could get messy. Because the
Listen,
secret's out now.
Yo, if the Arizona Cardinals offer you 2 firsts, you send his ass to Arizona.
Yep. Yep.
Seriously. Look, everybody's saying, you know, Mark Davis is going to step in. Mark Davis is not stepping in. Not with Tom Brady there. Not Mark Davis. If Mark Davis understands him stepping in has really been the problem. He is too emotionally attached to some players. Yep. The fact that Mark Davis for years had Marcel Reese being a voice of reason in the building shows you everything you need to know, right? And I love Mark. I am a big supporter of Mark Davis, right, as far as an owner, because he's willing to spend the money. There are a lot of owners that aren't willing to spend the money. He is, right? And I'm going to tell you guys something. Mark is not stepping in. He's not stepping in. He's letting these guys do their job. He's letting the professionals handle this. Yep. And that's the best way to handle it, man. My guy, bad news. 2 firsts, fuck him. We don't get it. The Max can suit up in silver and black. He said it when it was all said and done. He wants to come back. Well, the Ravens hit the fast forward button on that. Look, and see, this is the thing you guys need to do. You can't be emotional about this.
Yeah, I'm kind of just numb to the whole situation now. Like,
yeah. Listen, the fact that he wanted to go. Listen, and the thing is, you guys got to understand something. According to Shefty, the Raiders are willing to hold on to Max. What do you want the Raiders to say? His value, you guys got to understand the art of the deal. This goes back to the beginning of this episode. The art of the deal. If people think that the Raiders are trying to get rid of Max like their hair is on fire, what do you think they're going to get? You know what the Ravens are doing right now? They're doing like Dave Chappelle in the Rick James skit. They're going just like this. They're going just like this. Come on back, Max. We'll take you. Because they're not going to tip their hand and be like, oh, do you guys want Max? You want Max? They're going to be like, yeah, you know what? We want him. But because they know that the Raiders are willing to move him. Yep. This is why it's cool that the Raiders methodically signed who they needed to. Yep. Methodically. And that's the wasted word of the day, methodical. Yo, my guy, Hang Lolo. Yo, Unky wasted. I was in shock. I'm scared that his knee is cooked, but I'm hoping the Ravens got cold feet because of how worse they got. If Max stays, how many wins should we expect? You should expect the same amount of wins that we was going to get without him here. Defensive ends sometimes win football games, but the most important parts of winning the football team is scoring points.
Yep.
So can they score points, right? Is Fernando Mendoza playing? Is he not? Now with this situation, it looked like he's probably gonna have to play, right? So you gotta see how well Fernando Mendoza adjusts. My guy, Graphic Raiders in the place. Graphic, you effing bum. The day Gino was announced to be released, we traded Max. The day Max fails his physical, Gino was traded. It's Gino's fault, Raider Nation. Yeah, Graphic. I said that earlier. Blame Gino. Gino! Gino goes to the Jets while Max is catching one back to Vegas. Blame Gino. Hashtag blame Gino. I think that's something that needs to happen. Yo, Quadre Sam Shadeen with the $5 slapperoo. The Ravens low-key scumbags because the Nets traded for KD and he had a torn ACL. They knew he had surgery. Quadre Samsudeen, bro. We talking basketball and football, bro. That's apples and oranges. that's hot dogs and bananas. What are we doing right here, man? But this, what it is, and we're gonna keep
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I'm telling you guys ever since I've been on YouTube.
You guys need to
listen.
listen.
Mr. Wasted is listen. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. You effing bums. Sources say Wasted gave Max the gout. You probably do got the gout.
Them joints, man. Them joints.
Yo, I would bounce Kuntz and Naylor saves 20 mil. Pay will be a third. No. Quiddy Pay's got to go. I keep Jalen Naylor. I think that's the steal of the offseason.
Yeah.
Yo, they say Max watched The Wire and stubbed his toe. That's possible. Listen, man, Max went to Baltimore and saw how run down Baltimore is and said, "She." Yo, tomorrow's going to be interesting, but what's going to be more interesting is how the Raiders proceed forward with this, right? You know, and there's a Bears fan in the place. Salute. And guys, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I mean, what the F is wrong with you all? This is the great Raider content. Listen, if you want to go to Chirac, we cool with it. Yo, my guy, DeMarcus Webb, Quiddy Pay catching strays for the nation. LOL. Folks getting real Whitney Houston on the Max situation. I get so emotional. Yes, every time I think of you. Every time I think of you. My guy, Bodega Raider. Consistent opinion I got from NFL decision makers. The Ravens got cold feet. It could be impacted how other teams work with Baltimore going forward. As wasted talent rates part 2. Yeah, we said that. We said that already, man. My guy Silver Stunners in the place. Blame the ghost of Kobe. Max's dude loses his number 2 spot on the most points ever. Look, man. I mean, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. But Quiddy Pay is about to be Quiddy unpaid. Yo, my God. Yeah, Quiddy, man. We keep Max. Yeah. Oh, my God, man. Oh, but, yo, he said, no, read the first part of the tweet. Bodega, you get the F up out of here. You don't tell me how to run this effing show. You know, Bodega, you know what? It's enough of your crap. Yeah, I played nice with you. Don't get beside yourself because Graf made you a damn Hey Graf, why you make this bum a damn a mod? I can't wait till the next time we do another show. I'm gonna go back and change that shit. Get him the F up out of here. Yo, gulags for you, Bodega. I haven't sent anybody all effing show, man. but God, which is pretty much. Listen, man. Yo, I just look. Everybody keeps saying I have a feeling, dude. Roger Goodell has nothing to do with this,
no.
And at the end of the day, this has nothing to do with screwing us over. How is this screwing us over, yo? If we get Max back, most of you guys were crying that we didn't have Max.
Yeah.
Look, my face just froze. Most of you guys were screaming that we didn't have Max. Now we got him back, right? Prematurely. But for the most part, I don't think Max plays for the Raiders, guy. Seriously. I don't think that Max pays for the Raiders anymore, guys. And I think that at the end of the day, you know, Max will go to Chicago or Dallas or Philly, and it just changes. It just changes at that point. But I think going forward, the Raiders need to do what's best for the Raiders. The Raiders need to do what's best for the Raiders, man. They really do. They can't worry about sending Max to a competitive situation at this point.
Yeah.
They sent him to where he wanted to go, and they backed out, and that's not on the Raiders. That's not on the Raiders, bro.
It's true.
But, yo, I mean, listen, Quiddy is about to get unpaid. Bodega's back! Wait, I wasn't aware till you read it already. Wasted. My bad, dog. Yeah, now I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, Bodega, man. Yo, why y'all saying what's up with Solly, man? You woke up for a nap and thought it was a joke. You were flabbergasted. Cammy, you were not flabbergasted. You have just been raided, my man. Do you have anything, Big Mike? I mean, guys, we got over 2,000 in the room. I hate to get off of the air now. It's 11 o'clock. We've been on the air for an hour and a half. You know, look, Frank Jamilio, if Mark Davis puts his foot down, Max does not need like Maxx and Mark, that's done.
Yeah,
that's done. That's done. Breaking news, Jesse Minton. No, narcotics. Breaking news. Narcotics is about to get blocked. The F up out of here with that crap. Yo, look, guys, breaking news. Maxx is about to be a Jet and reunite with Gino, man. But the Ravens, you know, look, man, at the end of the day, we gotta say what's really going on. Kwity Paye's probably gonna continue to be a Raider, right?
Yeah.
But wait, Max's agent just put out a statement. He's on schedule to return during the offseason. Yes, we read that before, brother.
Yep.
But yo, you guys are saying Maxx does not have an issue with the Raiders, bro. He wanted to win. He thought, you know, I think at this point, I think Maxx would be reassessing things. Because at the end of the day, it's not like he sold his house. It's not like he hasn't even gone yet. I think this is a fence that could be mended right now. And I am Hilltop. He goes, what God is good. Maxx, listen, I'm telling you right now, for all of you that saying God is good all the time, but it might not be good for this situation. I firmly believe that Maxx wanted to leave. The Raiders are apparently willing to trade him, so we know that this is not conjecture. And there was a boatload of teams that were interested in him, and that has not changed.
Yeah.
Trust me. No, it was nothing nefarious. They failed his physical because the Ravens are baby back bitches, and they got cold feet. They got buyer's remorse.
And that's a judgment call. That's not a uniform thing. Whether you failed the a physical. That's on the Ravens to make that judgment call that he failed it.
Yeah. Yes, and that's true. And guys, listen, to think that God thinks about football, I don't want to get into any theology about religion, but I don't think God cares about football.
Yeah, facts.
That human beings, we think this stuff means way more than it actually does, man. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, right? What kind of compensation do you get? If you're the Raiders, you hold the same line that you held previous.
Yeah,
they sat there. They sat back. They looked at the best deal. They took the best deal, and they got to do that at this point. But there's a line of demarcation for any deal. There's a line of demarcation, right? There's a line where the Raiders are not willing to part with an All-Pro like Maxx Crosby, and those teams that are out there still have to make it worth the Raiders' while for him to get rid of him, man. Yo, my guy Soul Chef breaking. LeBron announces he knew Maxx trade would fall through. Texted Maxx earlier in the day and said, yo, I woke up today and something told me you won't play in Baltimore. Soul Chef, get the F up out of here, yo. Soul Chef, what the hell is LeBron? Will you stop with that crap?
Hey,
I shouldn't even
ESPN, man. This ain't ESPN, man.
Yeah, for real. Ridgeback. The Raiders got butthurt that people say we essentially traded Maxx for Linderbaum and 2 firsts. Possibly. You guys sound like a bunch of simps. This dude said he didn't want to be here and he was sent packing. Now he doesn't have a choice but to come back, and you just want to accept that.
Wait, who are you talking to?
Drew Spytek. Drew Spytek, I don't necessarily think you know where you are. Drew Spytek, do you understand where you are right now?
Who the fuck you talking to, bro?
Drew Spytek, do you understand where you are right now? Drew Spytek, do you know where you are? Will you guys allow him to know where he is right now? I've never seen you before, Drew Spytek, and I will give you the floor to respond. But at the end of the day, the reality is he is a Raider because he got sent back. And I like good players on my team. I am not emotional about any of this shit. Yeah. All of you guys that would say, he's not good. You're probably one of these assholes who are like, he's not going anywhere. No, Drew Spytek doesn't think he's going anywhere. You're a bunch of haters, right? And then he gets traded, and you start getting all emotional and making memes and calling Maxi Pad.
Or he's the one that burned his jersey when he left, and now he's mad that he can't get his jersey back.
Is Drew Spytek the guy who burnt his jersey? Listen, let me tell you something, man. Whether he comes back or whether he plays for us or whether he goes on, either which way, it's going to help the Raiders. We're going to find a way to craft this into something that is good for us. But Drew Spytek, let me tell you something. If you ever come in here and disrespect 2 men of our caliber, calling us effing simps, you effing bum. with all of those drawings on your face and neck. You will get blocked like the bum you are. You effing bum. You are taught. What the F is wrong with you? I'm sorry, Big Mike.
Gorilla looking smelly bitch. Motherfucker, you got me fucked up.
My God, you effing bum. We're giving you the best content you could get, and you're in here disrespecting, you effing spider face bastard. You get the F up out of here with your crap. Yeah, and thank you. Thank you for letting them bum. AJ Ray said, you bum, you are now rocking with the best. I mean, my God. Cali Enigma. Now I'm hoping for a first and a second for Max. Yo, I'm hoping for just a first. I'm going to be real with you, bro. There's a lot of stuff that has happened to where the teams don't have the latitude to give as much because of the decisions they made in free agency. That's a fact. So there's going to be a cost. There's always a cost factor in any of these moves that are made. There's a cost factor in how these teams proceeded with free agency.
But you know what? To me, that's some bullshit too, because this what happened, right? The trade happened, and then the media had their response to the trade, and people were saying that, oh, the Ravens got fleeced, they gave up too much, and this and that. And then if we do get a first and second, we end up getting kind of screwed in this situation. You know what I mean? Like that's the part that to me that I'm like, all right, that's kind of weak, you know?
Yeah, but the market changes every day, Big Mike.
And you're right, it does.
You own stocks. You have a 401k, right? You have Roth IRA, all that stuff. The market changes daily.
Yep, it's true.
Listen, the market's low right now. It is right now. Spytek cooking so hard right now. He just traded 2 first-round picks for a top 5 pass rusher. It's all how you spend it, man. It's all how you spend it. My guy T Nipple. Could we get that Rams 13 picks or something? Yo, we could get a lot of things. It all depends on what these teams want to do, man. My guy, Max said he wanted to come home and retire Raider. Y'all wasn't listening. Yo, let me ask you a question. Hey, Graf, do you think that they took Max and tied him around the turnbuckle and put him in a figure 4 like Bret the Hitman Hart did to Stone Cold Steve Austin in an I Quit match and slapped him in the stomach? And this is not a family show, Spider. Go get your effing shine box, you effing bum. Call somebody some effing simp. Man, this guy drawing on his face. Got a nerve to come in and call somebody a simp. Yo, can I call Fanatics back and say I actually do remember the charge of 180 on my card for an NFL jersey? I don't know. I don't know, Soul Chef. I don't know. Edgar Bonnier with the $5 slappy. We probably protected him from his turn. From his turn, his ACL. Tearing his ACL the last 2 games. It could have been worse. Keep him now. I mean, bro, Edgar Bonnier, whatever happens, I'm open to it, bro. I'm just glad to see, man. I'm just glad to see, man. This is a bunch of effing bums, though, man. What the F, Skylar Milster? What you say? I'm just glad to see your father and son making her live together. What are y'all talking about?
See your phone.
What the F you guys talking about? But guys, I'm gonna be. Yeah, listen, I never got rid of. Yeah, damn, Tariq Woolen went to Philly. Yes, but guys, look, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. No matter what happens, guys, whether Max is here, whether he's not, we're gonna be here for you all freaking week long. This is crazy. I listen, Big Mike. What are your thoughts? Do you think they're gonna keep Max? Or you think they're gonna move? I think they have to move him.
Yeah, some tells me he's staying, man. I think it's going to be a real heart-to-heart. And that's me hoping that he stays, to be honest with you. I told you, man, I didn't want him to leave in the first place. But I don't know what it would take for him to stay, but I want him to stay. But you're probably right. He probably has to get traded at this point.
You wanted him to stay, though. Taking my Raiders glasses off, right?
Yeah.
Taking my Raider glasses off, right? I think that you almost need to trade him.
Yeah.
You almost need to, because he made his intentions known, and I don't even know that that is messy, because I think that it can be rectified, right? I think anything, because nobody got hurt. It's not a cost center. It's not like Max is losing money being here, right? It's just at this point, right? The Raiders have a vision for what they want to do with this team, right? You got to ask yourself, if you're John Spytek, do you value the aging player or do you value the draft capital? And whatever that draft capital is, it has to make it worthwhile to you. If you get offered 2 first, Maxx doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, bro, if you don't get 2 first, you're not going anywhere, man. And that's just the long and the short of it. But guys, man, look, love all of you guys, man. Love all of you guys. I appreciate you guys, man, for supporting the channel, support myself, Big Mike Raider. On the way out, make sure you guys hit the subscribe right here, Raider Nation Unlimited. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button over at Big Mike Raiders. Listen, can I ask you a question, Mike?
Yep.
Dude, hold on. Dude, quit. The Raiders have leverage. Restructure the deal. Apologize upper management. Look, the Raiders don't have any leverage in a sense where, you know, they have all the leverage. The Raiders have, we know the Raiders have, they've always had leverage in this situation, bro. There's nothing, bro. They lose nothing in this. It's either they gain draft capital or they gain back an all-pro player. Yeah. That's the only like, bro, I don't understand what we're talking about. The court of public opinion doesn't matter as much as you guys think it does.
True.
It really doesn't, man. Yo, my guy, Raider Garza, if they can't get a first and keep them, might have to cancel pay and nail a sign it. Yeah, they might have to. Guys, we were about to leave. Let me guys ask you guys real quick. Do you guys want a mock draft now?
Let's get it.
I think it's time for a mock draft, whether you like it or not. Listen, I punish you guys for all you guys that were talking all your crap. It's time for you guys to get a mock draft. Listen, man. I am a man of many talents. Some people say that my mock drafts stink. I think that you guys don't understand something. The only thing that is for sure is that wasted talent is as an actual talent at a lot of things. And you guys think you know what the F you're talking about. But this is going to be Big Mike Raider, wasted talent. Oh, we got to get this the F up out of here. Mock draft on the way out, guys. That's right. You did it to yourself, everyone. You stayed here this long, and now you're getting mock draft. You did it to yourself. We're going to start the draft. I get the first pick. You know who we're taking. Fernando Mendoza.
Yep.
All right.
What?
Oh, they got it. Oh, we forgot to change it. We don't have the 14 pick, and Caleb. How the fuck is Caleb down there at 14, yo?
You go best available in that situation. You kind of have to go Caleb Downs in that situation.
My God, of course we would, man. What the hell happened? We still got the 14th pick, man. They didn't upset. So, all right, this is my pick, right? Look, we got Lee Hunter, baby. I don't give a damn.
Yep.
We got to get our big zero tech.
Yep.
Big Mike Raiders on the clock. What are we doing?
All right. Scroll down a little bit. Nah, scroll back up. Yeah, I'm going to Josiah Trotter. Get some pedigree in the building.
Jeremiah Trotter.
Yep.
Oh my God. Dante Corleone, Carson Beck. It is so much going on. So we got to look at what we got here. We have a fucking historic draft right now. We have Fernando Mendoza, Caleb Downs, Lee Hunter, Josiah Trotter. So we got our zero tech. We got the best safety in the last 5 years. We have a linebacker, Fernando Mendoza, right? So we got to ask ourselves, do we got Maxx Crosby? Somehow we got the pick back. I don't know what just happened here, bro.
Man.
So this is kind of stupid. But you know what? Drew Allard, goddamn, yo. Drew,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna go get Jalen Kilgore. We need to help that secondary.
Yep. So now at this point, I'm looking at trenches. I'm looking on the offensive side.
Wait, here we go. Offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Guard. You want to go guard or tackle?
We going guard. We're gonna go guard. Shoot. Man. I like Logan Jones. Yeah, let's go. Wait, that's a center. He's a center.
Yeah, Logan Jones. He's gonna be sitting there riding the pine the whole time.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, let's go Notre Dame, Billy Schroth.
Billy Scrotum. It's
Billy Scrotum.
The Scroadster. We're gonna go get Bud Clark. We're getting our safety, baby.
Yep. Let me see. Huh.
We got linebacker, backup running back. We got tackles here. I mean, Drew Shelton is a kid that I think I always draft him in all my drafts. I like Drew Shelton. Takario Davis, Zane Durant, another big hog molly in the middle.
Yep.
Well, I mean, what are we doing here, Big Mike?
Man, you know what? I'm gonna roll with who was the dude to scroll down to Shelton? Are you going Shelton?
Shelton's a tackle. He's a right tackle. You got him. You got DJ Campbell's a good guard. It's up to you, man.
Yeah, let's go Shelton here.
Drew Shelton. Oh my God. So listen, we got him. Get another linebacker. Harold Perkins Jr., baby. Speed rusher.
Here we go. Let's go Jamari Taylor right here.
Jamari Taylor. We got our backup running back. And guys, oh my God. And I think I get the last pick of the draft, right? Yep. So we got a running back. We didn't get a wide receiver, right? I think we should probably get a wide receiver, or we can get our guy Eric Gentry. I always draft him. Lorenzo Styles. That's it. We're getting athletic freak at safety.
Yep.
And guys, that was the most unrealistic mock draft in the history of the world. Pop your collars if you stayed around to watch this shit.
Yes,
guys, let me tell you guys something, man. They say wasted. Read Graf's post. Read your text, old man. Hold on. Sorry, Graf. Hold on. What we got here? Yo, my guy. Wait, welcome back home, brother. God's plan. Praying for you, brother. Hope everything works out. This is Graphic Raider talking to Maxx Crosby. Won't let this stop you from being great, my brother. Be the fucking GOAT you always are. This shit gonna set you up for the craziest season ever, no matter what. And Maxx Crosby says, unfazed. Appreciate you, fam. Listen, we're listen. Let me tell you guys something, man. Damn, don't listen. Where you guys get that from? I mean, Graf is talking to Maxx Crosby right now. You don't get any better news than this, you effing bums.
Come on, man.
You listen, man. Let me tell you something. Listen, I was doing the mock draft. You said somebody sending a super city old man can see. Fuck you guys, man. I mean, for real, man. Let me read the rest of these on the way out. I got to get out of here, man. My guy, Rick Glenn. Which team is going to take Crosby after he filled the physical? A lot of teams.
It's a judgment call, man. That's a judgment call.
It's a judgment call. The Ravens got cold feet. It was dirty business, dirty work. Rick Glenn, trust me, they'll take Max. Max will be fine. They act like Max's leg is going to fall off because he has an injury like everybody else in the goddamn league. My guy, Fupa Trooper, became a YouTube member on one channel. I don't know. And Max's agent just said something, and we're going to read that. We're going to get the F up out of here, guys. We're going to get the F up out of here, man. Wait, hold on. What did he say? Max's agent, I don't know what he just said, but we are going to, for sources.
Let me see.
Jeremiah Love has reached out to the Arizona Cardinals to let them know he's all in on the Titans. We don't give a shit about Jeremiah Love right now. I'm going to be honest with you. But CJ LeBoy, this is Max's agent. He hasn't said anything new. He said that Max is on track and all of this other crap. So, I mean, pretty much that's it, guys. Yeah. That's it. That's the show for the day. FYI, right? The Raiders could file a grievance with the league. And if the Ravens are found to have violated any of the league's rules or bylaws, they could lose their first round pick or have to compensate the Raiders. So listen, maybe my mock draft is more Raider good fortune right there. You imagine if we got the 14th pick and got Max? Yeah, it'd be great. Listen, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is almost like the Juice Scruggs situation. This is crazy. But guys, man, we love you guys. We thank you guys. Thank you for everyone who sent the super, who sent the comment. This is
much
crazy.
Love to y'all, man.
Much love to y'all. Go and support Big Mike Raiders channel. Go and subscribe to Raider Nation Unlimited. We're going to be back all week. We love every single one of y'all. We said what Max said. Max says listen, hold on. Maxx Crosby says, unfazed, fam. Appreciate you.
Stay tuned, y'all.
So he's unfazed, everybody. Breaking news. Maxx Crosby's unfazed. And guess what? I'm unfazed by that. So you guys, you have a great effing night. We are out of here. And listen, for all of you guys, let me tell you something. Tomorrow is going to get greater later. No matter what happens with the Raiders, it's going to work out in our favor. Have faith. We're going to be #1 of bullets this year, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, man. Peace.